looking for your next teaching job abroad? Then EduGlow Hub has got you. This is EduGlow Hub, where we make you glow while teaching. It's officially the job season, and we want to make sure that you do not miss out on any opportunities out there because you do not have the relevant job account. So today I'm going to do a step-by-step guide on how to create your own profile on Teachaway, one of my favorite teaching jobs application sites. Let's get started. So when you open it, you can either log in through your Google account, or you can just go to sign up at the right corner, where it lets you sign up for an account. So in this case, because I already have a Google account, I just went to log in using a Google account and it brought me directly here. So the first thing you need to do is create like some personal they need some personal information. So you're gonna create the kind of job you're looking for. Now, not just teachers can apply for jobs here, administrators can apply for jobs here. Anyone working within the school setup can actually apply for job using Teachaway. So in this case, I'm a teacher, so I'm gonna find a job. I'm gonna write here, I'm a licensed teacher, so I'm looking for teaching jobs. And then I'm gonna go ahead and enter all the other information, like if I have K-12 teaching license or certification. I do. It's from my country, so I'm just gonna say yes, I do have that, and allow schools to contact me directly through my email address. So I'm just gonna do yes. I do not have a TFL certification, just to mention that. It's not a requirement in most jobs, but like we will see when you create an account, it might be necessary to have that for you to apply for some jobs. It's not necessarily a requirement if you have your bachelor's degrees, which is kind of like the most basic thing you need to get this started. So I don't have a TFL. I'm just gonna go do no, and then I'm gonna enter everything else that I have. So here they just want to get to know you, what country you live in. At the moment I am in Kazakhstan. They also want to find out my citizenship. Again, some jobs might require citizens from specific countries. So again, don't be discouraged if you go to apply for a job and they tell you you're not eligible. There's so many other jobs there that you are eligible for. So again, my citizenship, I'm going to enter, I'm Kenyan. And then you're going to choose your languages that you speak, and you're going to enter your birth date. Don't try sending me a gift on this date. It's not my birthday. This is just for purposes of account creation. And then I'm going to upload a CV. Now, please make sure when you get to the stage where you're uploading your CV, make sure it's up to date. Update your CV. It reflects whatever information you're going to enter in this system as well, so you're not speaking for two different people. So go ahead and upload your CV. You don't have to have references on your CV, just to point out, because you have a reference option in the system that they collect their own references. You just need to identify people you would want to be your references, but not necessarily enter their details on your CV. Okay, I'm going to show you when we come to that. So I went ahead and uploaded my CV, and then I declared everything, and then I moved to the next part, which is adding my license certifications. Now please add as many as you have. If you have ESL, add it. If you have TFL, add it. So I have a teaching license. It's from Kenya, and I'm gonna add this to the system. So I'm gonna add it, and then a drop down menu with like what body gave you the license, how long it's valid for, what country you got it for, the type of license. So I'm just going to quickly enter this information, and the validity. Mine doesn't expire. Once you have it, you have it. So down there it's going to give you an option of saying if it expires or not. Again, the schools you are licensed, the grades you are licensed to teach. I am a high school teacher, but I teach primary. My license allows me to teach primary. So I'm just gonna do like all levels, because if you put me in secondary, I still teach English only though. But I chose primary because that's my comfort zone. I like it there. I like the kids. So yeah, so if it doesn't expire, you're gonna write there no expiry date. If it expires, then you have to provide that information. Now, if you have any other certification, please add it. This might include your QTS. I don't know, that's the most common one. If you have any other, just go to the add other teaching or ESL certification, and you're gonna add it down there. Then the next page, you're gonna go to adding your education, like your qualification. Now, you have to enter your degree level. This is where you enter all your degrees if you have more than one, your master's if you have more than one, your PGCI if you have it, your everything, like any education qualification you have, you enter it here. So you're just gonna go add another, until you make sure you've entered all of them. For the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna add my bachelor's. I have a bachelor's. This is the wrong university. Again, like I said, it's just a dummy account to walk you through this. And then once you finish, I'm gonna add another one. If you have more than one, then you're gonna add all of them. Yeah, when you finish with the education you want to add, it's gonna take you on the next page, which is, please make sure the information that you're entering on this side matches the information on your CV. I cannot emphasize that enough. Whatever information you've put here should be the exact information that is on your CV. You don't want your employer to be a bit shocked that you're two different people. Then the next thing you're going to add is your experience. Now, if you've taught more than one school, please add it here. It's recommended to start with your oldest to your current one. Doesn't really matter for me, so I'm just gonna do one. I never taught in this school, FYI. It's just for demonstration purposes. So you're gonna state the curriculum in that school because it kind of helps with the job recommendations, and you will state the level you taught because this now builds up your experience. So if you're looking for high school teacher and you've only taught primary, that might be a disadvantage for you. So if your experience is in primary, please state it there, preferably in grade levels. If you've taught all of them, it allows you to select multiple, and then the subjects you've also taught, and then add another experience. Keep adding the experiences to as much as you have. Now our account is almost set up. We are already inside. I want us to have a quick look at how the job layout looks like before we continue. So when I go to jobs and view all jobs, I'm gonna see something like this. Okay, so it gives you all the jobs that are there for teaching positions. So head of schools, different subjects, different levels of the school. And then my profile is not quite complete, so I may not be able to apply for these jobs yet. But as you can see on the right hand side, it just says quick apply. So if I'm interested in a job, I'm just going to click quick apply, and boom, it sends my CV to that school. Now, because my profile is not complete, I was not able to quick apply on any of this. None of them went through because I don't have references. Because I have not completed my experience, a lot of things are still pending, and you saw that in the profile strength. So you want to make sure your profile strength is really good for you to be able to do this. Now, I must point out that sometimes it might not let you apply, not because your profile is not strong enough, but because the qualification specific schools are looking for you do not have them. Maybe it's the kind of where your teaching license is from. If you don't have it, then you may not be able to apply for these jobs. It could be citizenship. Some schools are very specific on certain citizenship, so if you don't have that, then they may not let you apply. It could be that you do not have the relevant qualification, like I don't have a TEFL, so I may not be able to apply for some of these jobs because they cannot see my TEFL certificate. I am, however, going to do this with my own account that is already set up and kind of show you what this looks like when your account is now set up. This is my account, and as you can see, it's quite strong. I've used it for a couple of years. Explains why. I keep updating this every time I'm looking for jobs. I just come here and update it. So I'm just gonna go straight to jobs and find all jobs. I'm not gonna filter anything. I'll just go to all jobs, and then I'll show you how to quickly apply. Like I said, you can see I'm also not eligible for some jobs because maybe of a qualification I don't have. So do not let that discourage you. Just keep applying. Just keep clicking that button. It works. And I'm talking about this from experience. So let me find one that might work. So I kept looking, and finally I found something that allows me to apply. Oh, there. This one has let me apply. First grade homeroom teacher, it's applied. Something else I love about this is you will not be able to apply for a job twice. Once I've applied, it stays applied for as long as that advertisement is on. So when I come next time, I know what I've already applied to, what I haven't. So like you can see, I've applied for a few by now. So they will stay as applied, and then every other one I make, it stays as applied. Sometimes you may click on the quick apply, and then what happens is they might send you to a school's separate link. Maybe that specific school wants you to apply through a certain website or through a certain link directly to them, and that's perfectly fine. I know a few schools that whenever you click quick apply, they take you to their own systems where you're supposed to apply for these jobs. That is absolutely fine. You just need to make sure you have a cover letter at hand and your CV again at hand, because most likely they'll ask you to re-upload the CV and the cover letter. They might ask you for a few more information, like your personal statement if you have it, and they might ask for evidence of your qualifications, so your certifications in this case. So it's perfectly fine when you click on a link and they take you to an external link that allows you to apply, do a bit more than just a quick apply. It's not many, but some schools might want you to do that. So yeah, that's it. Your account is all set up and you are ready to go on the job application hunt. Now, what the system does with the references, maybe just to point out before we log out, is once you've done everything, you should enter the information of your references. Who do you want to be your reference? Identify them, let them know, then send them a request through the system. It's going to send them a link where they will fill in a form and send it back. Unfortunately, you are not able to see those references unless you ask them to send it to you. But it stays in the system for as long as you want, and it goes alongside your CV. It's kind of like a package. So you don't have to keep asking people, to send you a reference, to write your references. I like the system about that. Once my reference has done one reference for me, I don't need to contact them every time I apply for a job for them to do another reference. It's in the system, it's a one-off thing, and that's it. So I really like that about this. So make sure you have your references on before you start applying. That's it for now. Let us know how you found the entire process once you create your account on Teachaway, and feel free to share this video with anyone who might find it useful in the teaching path, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Let us know what website you'd like us to explore next, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and God bless.